Hello, my mimics. Welcome back to the present, and welcome back to the Mimic Commentary, episode 98. We continue with trying to figure out what Ranni's whole thing is. What's the game she's playing? She might be a doll, but I think she's the one playing the games here. We are of the suspicion that the events leading to this moment may not have been preordained, but manipulated in order for us to come here. With things such as grace and... Oh. I can't travel. Can I leave? I can leave, but I can't travel to another site of grace. I also can't attack Ranni here. There's only very few places where you can attack people. But yeah, we're not really trusting her. So no recap. You know how it happens last episode. We're trying to figure out this eternal plot. But before we jump in, I wanted to make mention. So, you know, I said that this is the only Trina Lily here. And it's just so interesting that the Trina Lilies that we found, there was one here. I have to check the footage. There was one here, I think. Maybe one here. There was like 3 Trina Lilies all pointing to Ranni's rise. And then there's one Trina Lily here. So there is that evidence that when we see St. Trina now, I have to think about Ranni specifically. Okay. Let's see what she's got to say.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Okay, a lot of interesting things here. We already knew Blythe, the half-wolf, was in her employ. We deduced that. We had the mask. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. So, this is what we should be thinking. Now when we see Starlight Shards, a prized item that was once used in the Eternal City. So, it was used in the Eternal City to make intoxicating drafts. What else do we have from the Eternal City? Said to be the fragment of the black moon that once hung above the Eternal City. So is this moon hung above Nokron? Then we have our Dukasturba, found in and around the Eternal City. False Knight in and around the Eternal City. These are found in and around the Eternal City. That's where we also found the same statue, Church of Vows. So we also found the same architecture down here. But then this is where we found Noxtella. So far, now remember, this is so far. The Waygate also at the Belfries brought us to Nokron, the Eternal City. Right here? Right here, I think. Oh, this is interesting. Look at the road. The road is perfect. Wait, no, it's not. Okay, I was thinking of something else. So, as of right now, we should be thinking Eternal City, Nokron. And she's searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron. So the hidden treasure, hidden here, down here. That's part of her plans. And all of this scheming to get us here to help search for this hidden treasure. Take from the particulars and find Iji, her war counselor. So, Iji's not there anymore, but he was the guy who's like, don't go to the manor tarnished. Also friends with Blythe. Celavis, we found his puppets already. Preceptor in Sorcerer's Arts, so he teaches Sorcerer's Arts. He's a preceptor, he's a teacher. But he also seems to be her puppet master, and perhaps this is her intelligence gatherer. So Celavis, when she was posing as Rena, and she said, oh, I heard talk of the surmise of the talk of Torrent coming around, it must have been from Celavis. Celavis puppets must be out and about, gaining knowledge for Ranni. So we have 3 in her tribe, her group. She has her physical enforcer, that is Blythe. She has her war counselor, E.G. He is the one helping make plans and figure out what they're going to do. And then Celevis, he's the preceptor in sorcerer's arts, but he's really the intelligence gatherer and the puppet master. He is the one, if you're thinking Game of Thrones, he's Littlefinger. He's like Varys, the spider. Heed not their peculiars, feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure others will be doing the same. So she's already telling us that she is in the know that people within her group are going to try to utilize us to help further their own goals. She is very shrewd. Ranni is a combination of Arya Stark in A Song of Ice and Fire and Sansa Stark. She flips between the two, between the actions that she takes as Arya. We'll see more of that further in the story. Most of it, we first see it with the frozen needle tying her to Arya. But we'll see a lot of Sansa in her because Sansa learns how to play the Game of Thrones. So Ranni satisfies both Arya with kind of the action she takes in the story and Sansa, both where their stories end up. We also have another Sansa and Arya parallel when we get to Melania further down the line. Both of these characters, both Ranni and Melania, embody different aspects of Arya and Sansa, so it's very interesting to do the comparisons between the two. I think that's all she has for us.
Speak with the 3 who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all. Speak with the 3. Thou needst not indulge. It hath been.
Who was the last newcomer who entered her service? Could it have been Roger? Now, probably not. I don't know. I don't think Roger interacted directly with Ranni, but it is interesting that he says that, like, it's been a long time since a newcomer has entered my service. Also, levitating platforms, Eternal City, wells, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think she. I don't know who that other person in their service could be. Maybe Dara will. Hey, E.G., how you doing? He's levitating. So he. We can run right through him. This is a very similar color to, like, when we fought Loretta. So Loretta must have been a projection, because this is a projection. He's reading his book over here. So Loretta must have been somewhere else and defending Karya. Let's talk to E.G.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Ranni has explained everything. Again, I am E.G., the Karyan royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success.
Thanks for giving us guidance, like the guidance of grace. How did E.G. get this information from Ranni? Well, either we can say, well, she knew, she did. He's laying the cat out of the bag. But there is, I think this might have to be influenced by Berserk, where Shirka does like some magic. I don't remember what the particulars are, but it allows for the Black Swordsman party to communicate with each other through like the astral plane. And I could imagine, since the Karyans are very familiar with spirit tuning and the spiritual arts and the eternal cities and their sending gates, that she is probably, adept with magic that would allow for communication across far distances very quickly using, mental powers, especially since she's like a doll with a spirit or a soul attached to it.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Ranni, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow.
Now is he
Let us
lying?
give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni.
All right, this guy is really into serving Ranni, and from our future mimic, we know that she is going down the dark path, that she wants to upend the whole of it, everything that's come before. He's down for that.
Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni.
All right. And since Ranni is our Arya parallel, because of the frozen needle, here's her. That must be Mikken. Here is Jon Snow, her half-wolf, or it could be Robb Stark, most likely Jon Snow. Ranni is, like, Arya has been mentioned to be, like, George's, not, I don't know, favorite character, but, like, his wife's favorite character. She's kind of, like, one of the primary real main characters. There's 5 in A Song of Ice and Fire. Bran, Jon, Dany, Arya, and I think number 5 is Tyrion. Those are, like, the big 5. Sansa isn't it, I don't think, in the big 5. But she's also one of those real main characters. So Blythe, who hunted down Darrowell, what do you got to say for us? And who's friends with Kali and was Candletree led us to you? You know that it was really the Candletree that kind of set this all off. By finding the Candletree here, that really led us into meeting this whole party. Yeah. And that Candletree, ghostly, and it led us to Trina Lilies.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten?
I haven't.
Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Ranni. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Okay, so he's still in Limgrave again. This is a projection of, you know, this is some magical Carian power. And I would imagine this power is not very common throughout the lands between. And since the Carians are tied to the Eternal City and the Eternal Plots, and they're trying to get to the Eternal City of Nokron, this is giving more indication that the Eternal City, and he also said the Eternal City of Nokron without capitals. So is there another Eternal City? Is the Nokstella, which is beneath us, is that the Eternal City of Nokstella? But he said that since he's still in Limgrave, it gives me the idea that the Eternal City is really technologically advanced. I mean, like, Elden Ring is supposed to be a medieval time period, but much of this magic seems to be utilized as technology in a previous underground forgotten era, like being able to teleport, being able to communicate over long distances. Like, this is like a telephone, really. Like, we're talking on we're doing FaceTime right now.
I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
All right. Well, we'll meet him down there. And what about you? You must be Celavis. We saw you and your puppets.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling.
This is our little finger.
Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Oh my goodness.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
Oh my god, I really haven't noticed this before. I'll throw a clip on this. Hopefully it doesn't get claimed. But his voice acting is just like Littlefinger's. Like, I just thought he was Littlefinger just based on his character, but like, he's the way he says his words, and they drip like poisonous honey. Like, it's very, very Littlefinger.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
I reside. Come and pay me, should you?
All right. We actually can't leave yet. I think we have to rest at the site of Grace. And then we will go meet Celovus. And then we'll go talk to Iji. And then, if we have time, we'll go talk to Blythe. Actually, you know what? Let me see what Ranni has to say. And then we'll go talk to Celovus. This is also... Right outside Ronnie's window are these beams of light. But no moon. Can't see the moon from Caria, which is very weird. Alright. But... Oh, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Look at her. Her eyes are closed. What is she doing? She's taking a nap. Look. Okay. Alright. That... Come on. Who else sleeps in this game? Dulls the senses, prevents agitation. What do they do? What does the cookbook say? He continued to search for her in his slumber. She's sleeping. I don't know what. Maybe she's communing with Saint Trina. I'm getting she's Saint Trina. I don't know what else to say about that. So now it's turning. Now the party's changing. Now Elden Ring's kind of changed. Now we have people to work with. This ain't just it ain't just us and Melina anymore. It is now us, Blythe, Iji, and Celovus. Oh yeah, there's probably a memory stone up there or something. Oh, hopefully this fall doesn't kill me. It did not do any damage. All right. Well, before I talk to Celovus, I'm gonna go in his tower and see what he has. There's also the assassin mask here, so the assassin was by Celovus's rise. Memory stone? Of course. What good sorcerer wouldn't have a memory stone? What can he see from here? The 4 belfries, that's good for traveling long distances. The academy, and King's Realm ruins. What else can he see? Caria Manor. He can see the Erd Tree, and he can see Ranni's rise. Oh, how exciting. All right. Well, before we talk to Celovus, let's take a look at him. Sun, stars, no moon imagery. Oh, you know what? Let's throw down a glowstone. So let's look at him. On his... Oh, you know, this looks like... So on... Oh, wait. Let me get... So he turns his head a bit. Okay, here we go. So this looks kind of like intertwined snakes. It reminds me of, I think it's the, I don't know, it's the Ouroboros from Neverending Story. It's not just from the Neverending Story, but it's that symbol. So more snake imagery. We saw, there's the spirit calling snail, which is really a snake that was in the Road's End catacombs, and all of the glintstone snakes that were found over here, I think. Over here as well. Renala's headdress kind of looks like a snake. And did we get any other snake stuff? Kind of the brass shields have snakes on them. Then, on his mouth, we have the lattice, which is Radagon's Elden Rune. Where are our talismans? Radagon's Scar Seal, engraved with an Elden Rune, said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. So he has the seal of King Consort Radagon, stitched in gold over his mouth. We also saw Radagon's seal on the Academy Waygates, blocking the entrance. Then a sun, and with a hole in the middle, in his forehead. Definitely very Sun Realm era. Is the hole supposed to be like... Is this evoking shields? Is this evoking eclipse imagery? Is that supposed to be the eclipse? That circle in front of the sun there? And it's kind of, oh, you know what? Maybe it is supposed to be the eclipse, because look, it kind of goes down into the nose of the mask. And if we look at... It's also interesting he's wearing a mask. Why is he hiding his face? Look at the eclipse here. It painted down. Also very similar to the eclipse imagery in Dark Souls 3, so it's coming down. So I'm going to say that's kind of eclipsy. And then here we got more astrology stuff here. It looks like I was going to say this, maybe that's a comet line, like where a comet would go in an ellipses of a comet. I don't know. All right. So yeah, very astrology, has Radigan's seal, big hat, like Big Hat Logan, and maybe an eclipse on his forehead.
Well, well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh,
Nope.
You provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
What if I say don't accept? Well, we'll not accept, and then we will accept.
I see. What a wretched bunch you tarnished are. Do you understand? I've given you a very fine chance. If you complete this simple task, I will graciously permit you to learn from me.
Oh, thank
Even
you.
You wish to serve Our Lady well, do you not? Turn those little cogs upstairs and return with the correct answer.
Oh my god, alright, he doesn't like tarnish.
Have you fumbled out the correct answer now? Then you will undertake my task.
Okay, he wants us to give a potion to Nefeli. We like Nefeli.
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Okay.
Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Well, she's at round table. Hold. What do you gotta say?
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
Alright, what is this potion he gave us? Celovus's potion. Small flask received from Preceptor Celovus containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. Of bluish black. Starlight shards, a prized item that was once used in the Eternal City as an intoxicating draft. So originally I was thinking, oh, are they using starlight shards to make celestial dew? Now I'm thinking maybe they use starlight shards to create these potions. Celovus has. What do you say?
No time. The only thing are we and I have.
Celovus has all of those puppets. So what is this potion? And should we... Oh, I hear a scarab. Should we actually give it to Nefeli? Sorcerer poop. Oh, hey, look at this. Who would have thought? We'll go this way, and then we'll talk to EG. And then I guess we could do Celovus's task first, after we talk to EG. And then, yeah, okay, so the order of events we'll do is, oh, here we go, cool. Before we jump down there, here's my thought process. We'll go to Nefeli. Don't know if we'll do the potion. We'll talk to EG, we'll talk to Roger, we'll talk to Fia. Oh, hey, this is funny. This looks like this guy fell on the roof. With a crucible? Why is there crucible stuff here? Just one old fang? I don't think we got any crucible stuff here. And this is the manor lower level. Crucible is misbegotten. Lions, some animals. Why an old fang there? The wolves, maybe? All right, what's down here? Oh, here are the cuckoos that were turned into puppets. So this is the puppet. This is the puppets. What does this guy have? This looks like... Oh, we'll talk to you in a second. That's an Albinork, but this is interesting that there's like this is like a glintstone garden right here. And we also can't attack this guy. All right, 3 puppets. Who are you? You're an Albinork with your staff touching the floor.
Oh, you? Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidia, servant to the Carrion royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dolls.
Okay, so this Albinork, he also kind of sounds like Celovus. Similar name. He's similar. Pitycarn Servant, Preceptor Celovus, they have similar sounding voices. He has puppets. He calls them ghastly dolls. Ranni isn't a doll, so it's a parallel. We're getting a parallel between these puppets who have no choice or freedom, and Ranni, who is in a doll, who is a living doll. We found Celovus' puppets down here. So this guy, Celovus, seems to have the puppets that are for information gathering, and like manipulation. This guy just seems to have puppets for, what do you call it? He has puppets for like just security. He maintains the puppets used for security. I guess how does puppetry work? So it seems that puppetry works by, this is the body, and then they can send out the spirits repeatedly, because when you go down here, the spirits of these guys will attack you. So I guess by having the puppet body here, you can essentially do like a spirit summons, and these are like your ashes, but they're not dead. So when it comes to the ashes, they're being cremated and they have no more bodily autonomy because they're ashes now. But for the puppets, it seems like they're giving up. They lost their bodies are just stuck here waiting for their spirits to be sent out.
Your worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pythia a little something by way of compensation?
He rolls his words the same way that Celovus does, but he talks a little more quietly, a little more softly. And he also said ill-starred Pythia, like ill-fated. Like, my fates aren't that good because the fate of all Albinorics is to fade away into nothingness, starting with their legs. So I can understand why he's saying he's ill-starred. All right, what do you got? So he's selling Crucible stuff. Why is he selling Crucible stuff? We'll buy that. Oh, that's a lot, though. He's selling slumbering eggs, which makes sense. That makes sense that he's selling slumbering eggs. Ritual pot, we need that. Celestial Dew, how do we have? We have 2. We don't need another one yet. Karn Retaliation. Swing the shield to dispel incoming sorceries and incantations, transforming them into magic retaliatory clint blades. You can also use a regular parry. Oh, let's see. Cold stuff tied to Ranni. A larval tear. Weathered map. A simple, badly weathered map, left discarded and forgotten for some time. Further details are only available for paying customers, just like the nomadic merchants. Now, the things we have to buy is the Ripple Blade, unique weapon wielded by young Albinorics. This sword is modeled after the ripples that are thought to be the origin of their species. Now, if we're thinking they're blued with silver, like the ripples is giving me tear, like a teardrop. The tear drops, and then it creates a ripple. It also makes me think of like the Berserk. I don't know if we talked about this when I showed the Berserk chapter, but like the leaping fish creates ripples and it ripples the reflections of the moonlight on the water. So we need the Ripple Blade. Oh, this one's also interesting. Its attack power is greatly enhanced with one's arcane attribute. Arcane so far has been tied to Dragon Communion, and has been also tied to Blood Flame incantations, and Blood Flame is tied to the Lord of Blood and the fingers that have the horns on them. So perhaps it's this Crucible connection to the arcane, like the blood. I'm leaning towards blood is what's arcane. So the power is greatly enhanced by one's arcane attribute, and that arcane is like in the blood. Black leather shield. Round shield covered in black leather. On the larger side for medium shield, far from the north, this shield depicts the polar star and rivets of gold. The inside is lined with fur, protecting the carrier from frost. Ooh. Oh, I need to I need to pop a rune. Because you gotta buy that cookbook.
A fine day to your worship. Please choose whatever you like.
We want that. Now we're good on larval tears. And we're gonna celestial too. Okay, so let us... Okay, this is interesting. It's got white fur. I'm thinking wolf fur. Has this... This is the... From the north. So the shield is from the north. This shield depicts the polar star in rivets of gold. So the polar star is a golden star. The polar star is a golden star. And it's represented with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when we go to the Divine Tower, we're in the Divine Tower of Limgrave, it was 8 like meteors around the circle. Does anything else? Do we have anything else with the 8-pointed star? Oh, yes, we do. I think the... On the... Oh, me... On the Raya Lucarian sigil... Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so this is the polar star. That's the golden star. So we have the moon, the sun, and in the middle is the polar star in gold. A golden star. Golden star. The inside is lined with fur, protecting the carrier from frost. So we have to, when we see an 8-pointed star, just 8 points, I think we have to think of the polar star in gold. And stars are tied to fate. So this is a golden fate. This is a golden fate. Is this also 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 8. That makes me think of a very particular golden star. Very particular golden star. What else do we get? So that's good. Okay, so that's a really good one. I want you to think about what star is gold. And it's all going to connect when we get to the deep root depths. What's this? This depicts streaks of amber light, and it looks like stars falling, which would make sense for stars. So they're looking for, this is like starlight shards. This guy wants starlight shards, but they're not blue starlight shards. They are, what color? Where's the map? Oh, it's unravel. Amber light. Oh, amber of the cosmos. Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality. So what type of amber is this? Is that gold? Oh, but glintstone is blue. So this is... houses its vitality. So is this... and vitality is the physical. Is that why... that's why he has crucible stuff. Okay, this is why he has crucible stuff. Oh, goodness. Okay, so he has crucible stuff. So wait. I need to color of Homeward Yearning. This... What other stuff do we have to look at? Okay, so... Amber of the Cosmos. Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Okay. Amber of the cosmos, and the amber of the cosmos is residual life vitality of stars. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life. This is from Selen. Ancient life. So when we look at Gilded Great Shield, the red tinge, the gold coat matters the primordial matter that became the Erd Tree, the colored Homeward Yearning. This is the gold star, the gold polar star. We have to go to our incantations. One of the ancient Erd Tree incantations. This is a manifestation of the Erd Tree's primal vital energies, vitality, an aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was blended together. That's why Pydia sells. That's why there's crucible stuff in his inventory. The vitality of stars. So, oh, this is the. Oh, this ties into the. I'm going crazy. The cerulean seed talisman. Is it a star seed? Like, without even thinking prophetically, I think the pieces are there. They're saying the crucible comes from space? Is that it? The crucible comes from the stars? It comes from a golden star? Is that what it's saying? Primordial matter that became the Erd tree. Primordial matter that became the Erd tree. Huh. I don't think we have enough yet. Manifestation, Erd tree's primal vital energies, an aspect of primordial crucible, all life was blended together.
Please.
Okay, I gotta take a screenshot. I gotta message Meta in the Discord about that. All right, we can make cold bone arrows. Where is our arrows? What do you make them with? Prime crystal buds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, that's awesome. That's crazy. Which shield was I using? I think I was using a Karian shield. All right, let's go to EG. I don't know if any of that theorizing made sense, but the frickin'... That's a huge one. That's what the polar star is. I think... Alright, I'm going to give you some prophetic wisdom, but we're going to have to save this for future. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the polar star is the Elden Ring. Alright, forget I said that. Hey, how many is on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 if you count the center.
Greetings, my fellow. How can I help?
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let us... Well, he's gonna tell us a lot of stuff, and that's gonna take a lot of analysis. This this is gonna have to take another part. A lot of yapping going on. I hope that theorizing made sense. Okay. I don't know if this was an exciting episode for you, but it was an exciting episode for me. All right, everybody. You know the drill. Let's do the thing.